News is coming up shortly, a bit earlier because of the football. We're going to have a look right now at the weather, though. Here's Darren Bett.
Hello there. We've seen another spell of heavy rain and really gusty winds sweeping eastwards across the UK today. It's followed by all these showers coming in from the west, and those will move their way eastwards, mainly affecting the northern half of the country. And things do calm down by the end of tonight. Skies tend to clear and the winds eventually dropping a bit as well. And those temperatures, perhaps in rural areas, could be 3 degrees. The overnight showers are out into the North Sea by morning, but we'll see some more wet weather coming in, mainly across the northern half of Scotland. The odd shower possible across some other western parts of the UK, but for many areas I think Friday is going to be dry with some decent sunshine. The winds are not as strong and gusty as today. Temperatures could make double figures in the central belt of Scotland and perhaps 14 in South Wales in the sunshine. Heading into the start of the weekend, we've got more cloud moving our way. Eastern parts of England likely to stay dry, some early sunshine. Out to the west, we've got this rain developing in western parts of England and Wales, moving more into Scotland, affecting Northern Ireland. Strong southerly winds, though, will push milder air northwards with temperatures in double figures.
Today at 5:30, UK net migration figures hit a record high. The number of people arriving compared with those leaving the UK has doubled to more than 500,000 in 1 year.
The Prime Minister and the Labour leader have both suggested recently that immigration should fall, and yet the reality is the complete opposite. So what happens now?
Also on the programme, a day of strikes, teachers walk out in Scotland for the first time in 40 years. University lecturers walk out across the UK over pay and conditions. The little boy murdered by his own family. A review says information about child protection must be better shared. NHS England bosses warn that people are dying because of long delays for ambulance crews handing patients over at A&E. And more than 1,000 Paddington bears left for the Queen after she died are delivered by Camilla, the Queen Consort, to a children's nursery.
Coming up on Sports Day later in the hour on the BBC News channel, we'll round up all the day's World Cup action, including a narrow victory for Switzerland over Cameroon, where there were mixed emotions for the match winner.
Good evening. The UK's net migration figure has hit a record high. 500,000 more people entered the UK than left between June last year and this year, according to the latest figures from the Office for National Statistics. It's more than double the number from the year before. The rise is driven by people arriving legally from outside the EU, foreign students, and by more people travelling after the pandemic. Our home editor, Mark Easton's been looking at the figures. He's here.
Sophie, the figure of 504,000 more people arriving than leaving the UK in the year to June is the highest ever recorded by some margin, actually. If we look back over the past 30 years, net migration, it was actually minus 18,000